Welcome back to Escapement and Watch Falling Titan. Today we have the 63 mass in its newest form. I'm going to show you something about this watch that you already know exists, but I'm going to point it out, and it might make you, if you have OCD, not like the watch. So if you love this watch, do not watch the video. All right, now let's check it out. First up, a big thank you to Kavar Jewelers, Canada's largest Seiko authorized dealer. Website will be in the description. You can check out all the Seiko lineup, and you can buy any Seiko watch you want from a trusted, elite authorized dealer down below. There's no unboxing this time because I don't have the box, so if anyone has purchased this in Canada or the US, let us know what kind of box did it come in. The regular white Seiko box, or maybe one of these boxes. Let me know down in the comments and add some value to the video. Introducing the 140th anniversary 63 mass SPB213. Look at this gorgeous timepiece. I'm a huge fan of this watch. Definitely a stunner, something you want in the collection. Wow, I'm a big fan of it. Now, there's 6,000 units made, so not really limited, but again, Seiko has tons of fans. Now the SPB149, the blue limited that came last time, that one had 5,500 units. So Seiko upping the units by 500. Maybe they learned that it was a little low, the 5,500. Who knows? Now, what does that mean for you? After the first year, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get. But within that first year, if you really want it, you're gonna be able to get it. So that's what a 6,000 limited edition will feel like to purchase. Now let's check out that case shape. Beautiful reinterpretation of the legendary 62 mass with an amazing brushing completely down the side with a huge high polished bevel on the shoulder blade that runs all the way across. It is a gorgeous case. Very angular and sharp, but it does have soft, subtle curvature, and it is a cushion case. When we look at the bottom edge, it is beautifully beveled and rounded out. So it's gonna wear ultra comfortable. Seiko engineered this model to have a lower center of gravity, and it definitely hugs the wrist because of that amazing engineering. This one actually sits better on most wrists than the 62 mass. So it is an impressive case. Huge fan of it. Now let's do the measurements. 40.5 in diameter. Thickness of 13.4. That's including that slightly boxed sapphire crystal. Beautiful sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. And you do get a nice distortion. See that distortion right there? Giving the watch a little bit more character and a nice vintage vibe. And it's sapphire, excellent. And here's the lug to lug. 47.4, a magical number, Goldilocks zone. This watch is so popular because of its size. 40 mil, 47, and 13 thick. It has enough presence to let you know it's on the wrist, but it sits so low and comfortable. It's definitely a great everyday piece. Now the bracelet. We do have solid end links and solid links, beautifully rounded, almost oyster style type links. Creates a nice 3D effect on the wrist. And the end links do have a little play in them. Not the best fit, but not bad either. We do have drilled lugs and of course a dive extension, fully milled clasp, stamped at top. And it does use the pin and collar system, which is the most secure bracelet system, and we do have 4 micro adjusts. If you guys want to know what I do with my Seiko clasps, I usually upgrade to the MM300 one. Check out the video I did on just this clasp and how to upgrade all your Seikos. You might not like it, it might not be for you, it might be a bit too chubby, but watch the video and let me know. So for the case back, I don't want to take the sticker off. This watch is already sold and I can't see a limited edition number. So your limited edition number is going to be the serial number at the bottom. So ignore the first two numbers. This one is number 403. So that's your limited edition number, 403, but it's not officially numbered. But because they're only making 6,000, the serial number becomes your limited edition number. Let's discuss the bezel and bezel insert. This one is a beautiful coin edge bezel with lots of grip, easy to grip and operate, and the feel is tactile. You can feel each click perfectly, but it has a smooth, very nice dampened, high quality feedback. Big fan of the bezel. All right, yeah, feels nice. Here you can hear it. Okay, hope you guys heard that. And I think it lines up. If it doesn't line up, these are so stiff, you can line it up yourself and it won't go anywhere. Now, SEIKO Canada has confirmed with me that the bezel insert is steel, same as last year's models. However, this one is coated with that titanium carbide, and I think on top of that there is a lacquer because it has that shiny effect looking like ceramic, but it's definitely steel with that ultra hard coating. Okay, and I'm not sure if they can dye it any color, but it looks like they can because this one is beautiful blue. It looks black from afar. Look at that, guys. Once the light hits it, you get that beautiful blue reflection. It is so gorgeous and it's a nice effect. Now let's do the dial and hands. The dial looks white, but it's a little silvery in some lighting situations. It is sunburst, it's not a plain flat white, so it does have a good dimension to it, and it's a gorgeous dial. I hope the video, remember this is filmed in 4K, so make sure 4K is turned on. You can check out the dial in all its glory. Now, the LUME plots. To meet the new ISO 6425 standard, SEIKO had to put a LUME plot at 3 o'clock. And unfortunately, this one, if we zoom in and we see the outer rim of all the LUME plots, it doesn't line up with the outer rim of the 3 o'clock. The 3 o'clock has entered the chapter ring. So that is what I was talking about in the intro. That might bug you. It's just, I wish SEIKO just made it a no date. That would be unbelievable if this was a no date. It would just, because we're watch enthusiasts, we don't need the date. We need a no date. Come on, SEIKO. So if that bugs you guys, you know, it's gonna drive you nuts. Luckily, the watch has a white dial and the LUME plot is white, so it kind of disappears. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of the 3 o'clock LUME plot? This is called the Mark II dial. So if you have the Mark I dial, it doesn't have the LUME plot at 3. Now the chapter ring is printed in beautiful blue to match that beautiful bezel insert. The hands are steel, half brushed, half polished, and it's a beautiful effect. And the second hand is blue as well. So a nice splash of color that pairs nicely with that white dial. Now the price. This one is 1,200 USD. Now, if you guys remember, the SPB149 was $1,350, so 150 less. So because I don't have the box, I'm not 100% sure. So I believe this one does not come with an extra strap like the 149 did. And it does have 500 more units. Maybe SEIKO is factoring in the strap and the more units into the price, or maybe they're thinking this is what it's worth. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this price? Now let's compare it with an SKX or SKX style watch. Let me line up the bezel inserts. There we go. And what do you guys think? 42 on the left, 40.5 on the right. Thickness right there. Very similar at 13.4. I think they're almost exactly the same. Lug to lug a little bit longer on the 63. And now let's compare it with a watch you all have. Of course, every SEIKO fan has the legendary Astron. I'm kidding. I know not a lot of people own the Astron, but it's a great watch. And yeah, look at that. Look at this. These two watches are an amazing pair. Here it is on my 6.5-inch wrist. What do you guys think? Oh my God, it's perfect. Oh man, I shouldn't have tried it on. Damn. Oh my God, I missed my 63 mask. Guys, if you know, I did a video on the SPB149 but I sold it to fund the 62 mask. But I think a 63 and a 62 mask can live together in a collection. What do you guys think? Let's check out the weight with all the links. 181. So once you remove a couple, it's gonna be around 160. So you're gonna feel that it's there. It's gonna have that quality heft, but not too heavy. So very good. Let's check it out on the Timegrapher. All right, we're gonna do 8 rounds dial up and 8 rounds 12 down. So starting off at -3, but look at that powerful amplitude, 323. That's very strong. And 0.1 milliseconds in beat error. You can see that 21.6 VPH or hear it. This one is the 6R35, 70 hours of power reserve, 3 Hz, hack and wind automatic, and of course 24 joules. So it is the famous legendary 6R. It is a robust, reliable movement, and once regulated, they can be deadly accurate and last about 10 years before service. And these numbers are not bad. -2, -3, -4, -4, -2, 300 amplitude. Okay. 2 more rounds, looks like we're back to -4. And the 8th and final round, 307 amplitude. Looks like we are dipping, -4. Okay, let's do 12 down. Now let's check out 12 down. Your watch is in this position most of the day, so this is an important position to check. And we're starting off at 0. We have a big amplitude dip at 253. Now we're going to -5 rate from 0. Beat error increased slightly at 0.2 milliseconds. Ooh, so this one is running a little bit slow from dial up and even 12 down. -6 now. We're gonna do 4 more rounds. Amplitude dipping a little bit, 252, but staying healthy. Now these 6R, 4R, 7S movements are the entry-level Seiko movements, and they do have lower amplitude tendencies, so this is absolutely normal. If you see anything above 220, your watch should be fine with these movements. Just from my experience. So we got -6, -7, -7, and the 8th and final round, -6. So it was very consistent with dial up. So this one can be regulated and its positional accuracy is not bad. Okay, there's the LUME shot. Beautiful, look at that. Seiko LumeBrite, very nice. I love how the LUME hits the edge of that box crystal right there. Nice. So excellent LUME, can't complain. I can't really compare it with anything because everything here is Seiko's. So yeah, they're all going to be the same. Great LUME. The legibility is excellent, but I kind of wish the hands were blued. What do you guys think of that idea? So a little bit more like that Tokyo Seamaster Olympic edition. It will match the blue of that bezel insert, and of course the second hand. But because of the high polish hands, half high polish, half brushed, it'll always catch the light and be easily read. Or maybe the hands should be black. What do you guys think of that idea? Let me know down in the comments. An amazing way to celebrate the 140th year anniversary with this legendary timepiece. A nice reinterpretation of their first diver. I'm a big fan of this watch, as you guys know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.